Libra, how you doing? Welcome to your energy reading here on the Astroflower. Going from the 23rd to the 29th of June. Hope you're doing well. Did you see the messages from energy, which comes out on the Wednesday? It was all about unity will set us free. It sets us individually free, and when we do that, collectively, it will set us free as well. We're going to be going into the elements a little bit later on with the Astroflower. And the elements this week here are air and earth energies. And that plays really, really well for you, actually, this week here, Libra. Absolutely fantastic for you. In the meantime, let's just see what's going on for the messages from energy for you. So let's just find that neutral point, that 0 energy. There we go there. So everything's back into neutral. Absolutely brilliant. Let's see what's going on. There's a lot of fueling your heart's desire. That's what it seems to be coming through here, Libra. Really fueling your heart's desire. And there's this sort of like it's a speedy change. There's a lot of communication as well. So it seems like a bit like the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, sorry, or the Knight of Swords that's coming through here. It's going off on a mission. And it's like you haven't got time to mess around with deviation in life. You've got a plan to put into action here. And I think it's really easy for you to concentrate on the fundamental things and putting into action your heart's desires, your ultimate goals in concerning of what you wish to be achieving on your financial side, but also on your relationship side. Really, really good sort of energy here. Just it's you sort of flying through the sky or flying across the earth, really getting towards your destination. It's a very quick week here. Things are going to move very quickly for you. So do not sort of dilly-dally, as it were. Okay? So really important. I think the energy wants you to get on more than anything else this week. Let's just see what's going on with the chakra sequencing. So reconnecting now to that neutral energy at 0. There we go there. Now we've got the crown and the root. This is quite interesting because the crown chakra, rather than going deep into the earth here, it's really bringing itself up towards you as if it's like making a rock, something very solid. It's real foundation stuff for you. Getting things done, putting a plan into action more than anything else. And that plan into action is going to make you feeling incredibly empowered. The crown chakra is very light, so that allows you to use your consciousness to avoid any complications as you go whipping down your pathway in a real lightning speed. Things are going to really change quite quickly for you. Then it moves on to the solar plexus. And that solar plexus gives you that determination. Once things start moving forward, it encourages you to go even faster. So there's a lot of sort of like solidness and power to you, a lot of sort of determination, confidence as well to build something or to put something into action in your life. And that could be for your job, your business, or your finances. It could also be in regards to relationships. And there's a no nonsense approach to things, which is really good for you. All of a sudden, you're really stepping into your power, Libra, really stepping into your forces, those abilities to actually make decisions incredibly quickly. Once you know how to make those decisions, Libra, there's no one quicker than yourselves. If you don't know how to make decisions, yes, it's going to be a little bit sort of complicated. You may feel that you're a little bit overwhelmed by the world around you. So I would just keep things very simple. It's moving on again, and here we go. We're moving on to the throat and the third eye. The third eye is really laser focused on where you're going. There's no messing about here, and its intuition is working really good for you. I would rely upon your intuition. And also the throat chakra here is all about easy communication. You don't have to say too many words and to get your point across. The communication with someone else, this could do with relationships, but also to do with job and businesses. It's really easy for you to actually put things into place. You seem to be able to find the words very easily. So do not try to complicate things at all with your communication. Okay, it's on the move again. And here it goes back to the sacrum, and this is all about the fundamental things. This is slightly on the already in place. So it's a plan of action that you've already got in within you, and it's now a case of putting it into action. But it is a sort of like there is a degree here of not trying to do too much. The thing is moving forward more than anything else. Do not get distracted by things, the little things around you. Concentrate on the bigger picture, as it were, for you. And if you do, that's going to help you to really drive forward in great speed in getting things done. It's absolutely very speedy at the moment. And then it comes into the heart chakra, and that heart chakra there is almost like, ah, yes. And that's what we were talking about in the messages from energy. It's free at last because you are now finding yourself in unity with the energy that is going on around you. It's really, really beautiful. Then we get the solar plexus as well, and you're going to recognize that the work that you've done is actually increasing your confidence to actually do more, which is fantastic within the solar plexus. And then we go back to the crown and the root. And this crown chakra here is really, this is where you can start seeing things with a greater view over the bigger plan, as it were, because you're progressing a lot quicker within your life. Okay, let's just have a look and see what's going on with the elements within your Astroflower. So you've got your Astroflower just there, and we're looking at earth and air combinations. And what we can see there is you have enormous amount of air and earth combinations. I think you're the sign that's got the most air and earth combinations within the Astroflowers. And you've got it on petals 2 and 3, which is on your karmic path, and on petal 4, which is the networking with people around you. I think you're going to use it. It's going to be easy, and this could be that communication. It's going to be easy for you to connect with people to get your project moving forward. And that's what that communication is all about. You do have that mutable earth that runs all the way up through you that comes in from Virgo. And that's all about the here and now of doing things. So let's just pull a few cards on that. I think we're going to put it on the financial side on petals 3 and 4 and see what's going on there. Look at that. You get the 2 of Pentacles. You can see what works for you, basically, Libra. It's revealing to you on your karmic path, this is easier than I thought, more than anything else as you go forward. And it is sticking to that plan of action. So we've now got 2 2s here. We've got the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. Once you start, applying that plan and really going for it and concentrating on that and not getting distracted, it's going to make things move very, very quickly for you. And you do get the 9 of Wands. I get this more on petal 4 than anything else. This 9 of Wands is you going after your plan. She's got that wand in her hand there, and that's you going passionately. This is where you're using your solar plexus going forward. But you've got those healthy boundaries of those 8 wands that are behind her. And that is the communication within yourself and the communication within others. So I think once it's very clear of the pathway that you're taking, I think you're going to get a lot of help from the world around you without even having to ask for it more than anything else. Let's just see how it plays out with that mutable earth at the top, the 4 of Wands. Yeah, it's tying that 2 of Wands, which is your plan of action, as it were, that 2 of Wands, your plan of action, to the plan of actions with another person that is around you. Very good for any sort of, sort of going for a job, applications, even businesses and projects, whatever it is. It's you are really sort of opening up the possibilities of signing contracts and opening up a whole new vista for you within your financial world. Let's just have a look and see what's going on in your relationship side. This is where we get the mutable earth and mutable air with you. And you get the 3 of Swords. It's on your karmic path here. And I think this is where I don't think you're going to get distracted by people or relationships that is causing you pain. I think this is what you're getting over, actually. It's on your karmic path. It's what you're experiencing here is sort of saying, do you know what? I don't need to accept this pain anymore. I don't need to experience it. I've gone through it. And free at last. You get the 8 of Swords as well. I did say that earlier on. I mistakenly for the 8 of Wands. And you do get the 8 of Swords. I think you're freeing yourself up in a relationship that's taking you away from those nightmare situations. For those of you who have not got a plan of action, who get distracted by the world around you, you may well be experiencing very painful sort of relationships at the moment on your karmic path. That's because things need to be sorted out, and you do, and you may feel yourself feeling a little bit stuck, and which will bring a little bit of repetitive nightmares for you. But for the majority, I think you're actually just freeing yourself up from a situation. And because you're concentrating on your work side, on this plan of action that is going to bring you nothing but good for you. Let's just see what the general outcome of the future, and look at that. That's the energy that wants to come through. It's all to do about that journey, that communication. 8 of Wands, as I said earlier on. The 8 of Wands there is about sort of getting a focal point in your life. I think it's much more on your financial side than it is on your relationship side. And that's going to free you up on your relationship side more than anything else. Take you away from sort of complicated situations, which only causes you pain and suffering, which you do not need to experience anymore if you do not wish to, Libra. Okay, so yes, there you go, Libra. Thanking you very much for being here. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Thanking you very much for all the support you give to this channel through subscribing, liking and sharing and so forth. I will see you soon, either on the Messages from Energy on Wednesday night, or the energy videos that we do at the weekend, or the live that comes out on Sunday at 2100 hours UK time. Questions and answers. It'd be lovely to see you there. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.